Hello everyone. Hi, good morning to all of you. I am Aina Iduras, the MC of the day. Warm welcome to all the judges, finalists, and everyone who are joining us from various platforms, YouTube, and also Facebook. Welcome to the final stage of Coolest Projects Malaysia 2021. I am sure that all of you are very excited to see our finalist projects and their presentations. First of all, I would like to thank our honorable judges for volunteering in judging our competition today. Let me introduce our judge, Mr. Chan Cheng Yi, Operations Program Manager from Intel Company, Mr. Loh Ho Yin, Modular Engineering Manager from Keysight Company, Mr. Ng Yang Sheng, Hardware Engineering Manager from Keysight Company, and Mr. Shao Luan Teh from Gritech Company. Also, we have Miss Atira as our timekeeper for today's competition. Before we begin with our main event, let's have a short launching ceremony to thank Broadcom Foundation as the main sponsor of this competition and all of the relevant parties who supported the Coolest Projects Malaysia 2021. Let's welcome Mr. Oi Peng Yi, CEO of Penang Science Cluster, to say a few words.
Thank you, Aina. Good morning. Hello and a warm welcome to the finals of the Coolest Projects Malaysia competition. Coolest Projects is an event of the Raspberry Pi Foundation. It is the world's leading technology showcase for young people to share their wonderful and innovative creations with technology. My name is Peng Yi, and as Anna says, I'm the CEO of Penang Science Cluster. Firstly, I want to congratulate all participants in the Coolest Projects Malaysia. Regardless of whether you win any prizes, you are all winners in my mind, because you would have learned so much in the process of building your projects in joining this competition. You would have developed and practice the 4 C's, the 4 critical skill sets important to success in the 21st century. The 4 C's being creativity, right? I'm sure when you build your project, you would have thought about other creative ideas and how can I make my projects cool. You would have displayed critical thinking, the second C, in terms of how can I make my projects better? How in the troubleshooting process, you would have used this critical thinking. And third C, collaboration. In work, especially when you are developing this project as a team, you will have to work with your team members on how to successfully come up with an innovative project and to work together effectively. And lastly, the 4 C's, communication, right? Working with your team, and as you will be doing today, presenting to the audience, all right? So the important skill set of communicating your ideas. So these 4 C's are critical, and I want to encourage all of you, our young participants, to continue this journey of innovation. The continual learning that you will encounter in this journey will set you up for successes in the future. I want to thank Paula Golden and the Broadcom Foundation for sponsoring this great event that has inspired so many young students in Malaysia and other countries. My thanks go to Broadcom Malaysia for partnering Penang Science Cluster and the many employees from Broadcom Malaysia helping us mentor students and serving as judges. Lastly, my thanks too go to the many volunteers from many companies and the community for helping as mentors to our students and serving as judges for the Coolest Projects Malaysia. So many of the judges here today, I want to thank all of you for really helping to inspire our young students. So a very big thank you to all of you and good luck to the finalists presenting today. Back to you, Aina.
Thank you so much, Mr. Peng Yi. Next, we are pleased to have YB Dr. Prof. Ramasamy, Deputy Chief Minister of Penang State to give us a speech. Since his packed schedule doesn't allow him to be live with us today, he has sent us a recorded video of his speech. Please allow us to play the video.
Morning and a warm welcome to all. I am happy today to officiate the start of the finals of the Coolest Projects Malaysia competition. Firstly, I would like to congratulate all participants and finalists in the Coolest Projects Malaysia. Coolest Projects Malaysia is a competition of young people to showcase the innovative ideas and technological creations that participated in this competition are in my mind witness, or you have started your journey as an innovator in technology. Regardless of the outcome of this competition, I strongly encourage you to continue on this path of innovation because innovation is a key to future success, both to your individual success as well as to the economic growth of society and country. All of you students today are the talents of the future and carry the hope of our nation. I want to congratulate Penang Science Cluster and Broadcom Malaysia for organizing this event and thank the many volunteers for helping to make this event a success. I especially like to thank Broadcom Foundation in the US under the leadership of Paul Golden for sponsoring Coolest Projects Malaysia, without which this fantastic event would not be possible. Lastly, to all the finalists present today, good luck and keep on innovating. Thank you. Good morning and a warm welcome.
Thank you, YB Dr. Prof from SAMI. Your speech was very inspiring and motivating us today. Before we start, let me give an overview of today's competition. We are going to start this event with the presentation from the Scratch category, followed by the Hardware category, the Games category, and finally, the Web category. I would like to invite all of the audience from YouTube and also Facebook to give us a very supportive comments to our contestants today. Without any further ado, let's welcome the contestants for the Scratch category. The first presenter is from Get Vaccinated, Power of Vaccine team. So guys, please raise up your hand so that we could assign you as a panelist. For the judges, are you guys ready? The team, are you guys ready? All the best and good luck for your presentation.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Bryce Yushen. I'm 12 years old. I'm studying in SJKC Guanghua, Sungai Nibong, Penang. My project name is Get Vaccinated, Power of Vaccine. The idea of this game came from the COVID-19 pandemic in Malaysia. By the way, the motive of this game is to encourage everyone to get vaccinated. In the world map, players can select their desired game levels. Besides, there's an innovative feature where a single Scratch login account can be used by two players to play the game with two separated points recorded in the Scratch Cloud server. Players are allowed to select desired characters such as William and CFA. In addition, play pause button is added for players' short break. Health bar is added to indicate the health condition of character, especially when it's attacked by virus. PC and mobile control panel provide conveniences to players either to play on laptop or on mobile phone. Entering level 1 of this game, there are alpha, beta, and gamma viruses. Player will gain points from killing those viruses. In addition, player can gain more points by collecting more collectibles, such as mask, hand sanitizer, and etc. Meanwhile, virus can kill the character also through close contact. Lastly, player can refer to minimap to locate for the exit door to finish the level. Level 2 is much more challenging, where character size is dramatically enlarged after get vaccinated. The character then equipped with special power to generate shockwave. By jumping up and down, shockwave is generated to rescue red color COVID-19 patient to a green healthy person, as well as to kill those viruses. Player can also knock out the virus. Level 3 added a stronger lambda virus, which will chase after the player throughout the game. Conclusion. Players are encouraged to get vaccinated. Players will be familiar with COVID-19 virus. Players will learn about the transmission of COVID-19 virus. Players will learn how to avoid COVID-19 virus infection, sanitizing their hand and workspace, wear face masks. Players have a wheel of time after playing the game. And this is a short demo of the game. My presentation ended.
Okay, thank you for your wonderful presentation. So, do we have any questions from our judges?
Hi, Aina. Can you hear me?
Yes, sure.
Hi, Bryce. My question to you is, what can you do to improve the user experience in your game?
I will add more level and also more soundtrack to specialize the level and also improve the graphics such as the smoother animation.
Okay, all right, thanks.
Do you have any other question from the team?
Hi, Bryce. I have one
Hello.
question for you. Right? Tell me what are the difficulties that you face during the creation of this project?
The difficulty that I have faced is to synchronize the player's location on the level and on the minimap that you can see just now. So I have to apply the mathematical calculation to come out with the exact scale.
Okay, very cool. Thank you.
Hi, Bryce. In order to make it more educational for the players, what other features would you add to the games?
I'll add just like how you can clean up the space and you can help the people to not get COVID-19 so that they are all safe.
Thank you, Brian.
Hi, Bryce.
Right.
Yeah,
Hi.
this is very good. I think the concept is very good to encourage people to get vaccine and to know more about the COVID-19. Yeah, may I know how long you used to build this game?
I use about 3 weeks to 4 weeks.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you for all the judges and thank you also for the team. Now you are done with your presentation. Let's welcome our next contestant from a Doctor in Danger team to start presenting. Please raise up your hand so that we could assign you as a panelist. Judges, are you guys ready for the next contestants? Yes, okay.
Yes. Yes.
Let's continue. Everyone see the presentation?
Yes, we can.
Okay then. A good morning to all the judges. I am Zara, and these are my teammates, Kenrick and Yikang. We are from SJKC Bangalore. Our team name is Coding Trio. Many people ask us, why did we make a platformer game? And why is it called Doctor in Danger? Why did we make this game, and why is it based on the Doctor? Well, that's because everybody loves to play platformer games that have dangerous obstacles and they have lovely rewards at the end. So our team then decided to go on the internet to find games that are quite similar, like the Super Mario game. With the pandemic outside, we wanted to make a game that highlighted the medical team's bravery and risking their lives to save others. So that's why we made them the main stars in our project. Now, you may be asking, what is Doctor in Danger? Well, Doctor in Danger is where the main game character is a doctor and needs to save the world by collecting as many masks, sanitizers, and vaccines possible. At the same time, Dr. Aaron must avoid the dangerous obstacles, even the virus itself. Now, I hand it to Yikang to explain about the collectibles and the respawns.
For the collectibles, we have mask, sanitizer, and vaccine. And if you ever so happen to lose health, you will respawn at the start of the game. However, if you are at level 2, you will respawn at where the door leads you. For the coding, we divided it into parts, and each team member will be needed to complete their part. If an individual don't know how to code a certain part, the team will find each other. If we still can't solve the problem, our trainers will be there to help us. For the sprite, we primarily go to a website like Sprite Resources to get our sprite. But if we can't find a certain sprite, we will have to Photoshop our own sprite. While making this project, we have encountered several challenges like photoshopping our own sprite. We are not very good at photoshopping, so we went to watch a few tutorials and learn to Photoshop. Some of the parts of the code are quite difficult for us, so we have to look on the internet for some solutions.
Hello, my name is Kenrick. We have asked friends and family to try the games, and they enjoy collecting stuff together with the obstacles. However, there are a few suggestions given to enhance the games with fighting off the viruses instead of just avoiding. Hence, we are taking these suggestions into consideration for future enhancements. There are a few feedback that the game obstacle was quite hard and they are requesting for fewer obstacles. Throughout brainstorming within the team, improvements or enhancements planned will be to enable doctor to fight off viruses with sanitizer, curing infected patients with medicines collected, and protecting healthy patients with masks. It will make the game more fun and players will be more alert to differentiate viruses, infected patients or healthy patients, and treat them accordingly. If we had more time, we will make the doctor fight off viruses with sanitizer, cure affected player with the vaccines collected, and protect healthy patients with masks. We think we can further improve our game visually. We will also to add a way to be able to play our game on a smartphone without using the arrow keys.
Okay, thank you guys for the nice presentation group. So now, do we have any question from the judges to the team?
Yeah. Is there a demo of the game like what was shown in the previous participant?
No, not really.
Is there a reason for that, or is it something like you guys are still developing it, haven't finalized it, or what's the reason for
The demo inside the slides.
I see. Okay. Okay, cool.
Okay, so the next question maybe from the judges for the team.
Yeah. Hi team. Yeah. So I did play your game, and I did a few tries in order to win. Right. So my question is, what is your formula to get your end results? What do you guys use to to get your end results that you produce today?
We need to collect all the collectibles to open the door so you can get to the other level.
Okay. Anything else?
If you did not collect the collectibles, the door won't open and it prevents you from going to the next level.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
So do we have any other question to them?
No question from my side.
Okay, so if there's no question from the judges, we can continue for the others contestant. Okay, thank you for the Doctor in Danger team. Next, we will move to the other contestant. Judges, are you guys ready to hear the other presentation from the contestant?
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay,
Ready.
so let's welcome the third contestant. It's from Charrion Funland team to start presenting. Please raise up your hands so that we could sign you as a panelist. Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. A very good day to the honorable judges, fellow audience, friends and family. My name is Mitish Mitran. Today, I will be presenting about my game, Charrion Funland. Charrion Funland is a virtual amusement park game. This is the content that is in my game. Me and my friends really miss going to amusement park during this COVID-19 season as they were all closed. So, Charrion Funland is a virtual amusement park game for kids who missed going to theme parks during the COVID-19 pandemic. Charrion Funland has 3 games and 1 virtual shop. The game begins with an animation story at the beginning of the video. I made this animation story with my own voice. The first game is Pop the Balloon. This is some interfaces of Pop the Balloon. Pop the Balloon is a game where you have to throw the dart to pop the balloon and gain points. The second game is Whack-A-Mole. In Whack-A-Mole, you have to use the mallet to hit the mole to get points. The more points, the better it is. My most favorite game is Bumper Cars. In Bumper Cars, you have to control your bumper car to move around and shoot the enemy bumper cars. Your goal is to not get hit by the enemy bumper cars and gain 200 points. But one of my most favorite features in my entire game is the virtual shop. In the virtual shop, you have to use Charrion coins to buy items that you want. And once you bought those items, you can click on Show Items Purchased to see the items that you have bought. This is the virtual shop source code. If you have the amount of Charrion coins or more in it, then it will deduct it. If you don't, then it will say you have not enough Charrion coins. In the future, I will probably implement more games such as Ferris wheels and water slides. I will improve the user interface, and I will even consider adding multiplayer so people from different devices can join me in my game. In conclusion, my game benefits both children and businesses, as it allows kids to play from home during pandemics and redeem merchandises online. And it allows amusement parks to operate virtually. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mitesh, for the nice presentation. It's a very interesting game from you. Okay, so we'll move to the judges. If have any question to ask Mitesh.
Hi Mitesh, good morning. Let's say if you were to port this game to say another device like a handphone, how would you do it? Any ideas?
I will probably, instead of using like the arrow keys, I will probably make it with buttons instead. So there'll be a left, right, up and down buttons. So it'll be more easier.
Nice, thank you, Mitesh. So the other judges, we have a question.
Hi, Mitesh. Very cool project, and congratulations for making to this final stage. My question to you would be, I think we all know that during this pandemic, a lot of people are kind of locked at home, right? Tell me your feeling about this lockdown, and after everything is over, right? Maybe someday, right? Everything is over. Would you prefer to continue playing this game, or you would like to go to a real amusement park?
I think I will probably like to go to the real amusement park, but like you cannot be going to the real amusement park every single day. So if you're not going there, you can probably play the online version instead.
Okay, wonderful.
Maybe have other question to ask Mitesh.
Hi, Mr. Maybe I have just a small feedback for your games. I think for the introduction have the animation, right?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe that side can add a skip button, because like yesterday I tried, every time I want to play, right, I need to listen all the introduction.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking on implementing that in my game soon.
Yeah, okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Hi Nitesh, this is a very cool game for you to play while everyone is at home. What is your main challenge in this project, and how do you overcome it?
My main challenge was actually making the scoring system for the Pop the Balloon, which it will give you the amount of Charrion points depending on your score. So I decided to try a different method by instead adding a more longer code, making the code like more longer and detailed.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you for the judges and Mitesh for presenting for your group Charrion Funland. Okay, so now we will have 4 more group for the scratch category. So is it judges okay if you continue to the other contestants?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, sure.
nice. Okay, so we'll move to the next contestant to start their presenting, which is from a Space Wars team. Okay, they already raised up their hand. We can start your presentation.
Hold on now. One more. My friend haven't joined.
Okay.
Yes, he joined already.
Okay, now you can start with your presentation. Space Wars team.
Jaden, open your video, Jaden.
I don't know why I didn't even download the Coolest project, the background one. I don't know.
Never. Okay, we should go here.
Okay, we should start. Jaden, you can set the screen ready when you are ready.
Okay, I'll be ready.
Welcome to Space War. I'm 来自为 my HKC 的 house friend 林正浩 and Jaden 谭伟仁. Next page. How we do Space War? We research on the internet to find out different types of game available online. After discussion, we decided to create a game called Space War Game. It is because we are inspired by Star Wars movie. We want to let the millions of Star Wars fans in the world to have a chance to play this fun, simple, and short game. Our Scratch adventure game is called Space War. The game starts with the commander of the galaxy giving a mission to the Jedi Luke starfighter. Jedi must fight the rebels to save the galaxy. Level 1. Jedi must avoid being hit by meteors and he is flying to the enemy zone. Level 2. Jedi must destroy as many enemy ships as possible while staying alive. Level 3. The last level. Jedi must fight and destroy the boss to complete his mission. I will pass to my next friend, Lyndon Han.
We built this game total 21 sprites. We encountered these challenges while making this game. No copyright to use Star Wars characters. We searched at the Google and
I think the participant is talking in mute, right?
Hello?
Yeah. Could you repeat? I think one of you is talking in mute just now.
no copyright to use Star Wars characters. How many levels are enough and how to reduce lagging.
We were able to counter these challenges by searching up generic images that had absolutely no copyright against the Star Wars characters. For wondering for how many levels we are supposed to be added into the game, we tested the game with family members and friends to see how many levels were enough. As to reduce the lagging problem, as many of us probably had, we decided to add an empty sprite that would do the job to reduce the lagging problem. As our game project is actually dynamic and we still do have a great team working together, if we had more time, we will continue to develop this game by adding more levels, maybe improve the game's graphic, creating a new mission, like when he defeated the boss in the level 3 one, there will be another one. Or perhaps even adding multiplayer as well, as to add another person to help you. We hope you will like our game. Thank you.
Thank you so much from the Space Wars team for the nice presentation. Okay, so we move to the question from the judges.
Hey, hello. Yeah, may I know total has how many levels for this game?
Well, there are actually 3 levels, but we plan to add more if we do have more time.
I see. Which level is the most difficult to develop?
The level 3, the last level.
The last
Yes,
level.
the laser beam was actually kind of hard to program as it always keeps appearing and it doesn't disappear when we try doing the code.
Okay. What difficulty you face in the level 3?
The laser beam can shoot the Jedi and the Jedi will die. With one shot.
One shot. All right. Thank you.
Have your friends tried this game?
Yes.
Well, yes, they did.
What did they say?
They said it was actually pretty easy, but it's not really that easy at level 3 because of the insta-killing laser beam.
Yes. Do they like it?
Yes, they did like it.
So, did they give you any feedback for future improvements?
No.
Yes. No. Yes. My friend gave me that can add more levels and add to multiplayer.
I see. All right. Thank you.
See, we have other question.
Hi, Aina, I have one.
Yes.
Yeah, I think your game definitely will give your Star Wars fans will like it. Just a quick question regarding when I play the game, right? The asteroids will kind of follow your player, right? Enemy spacecraft. Can you elaborate a little bit? What is the algorithm behind it?
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you earlier.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Okay. So my question is like when I play the game, right? I noticed that the asteroid that you try to shoot, it will follow the player. You know, wherever it goes, it will just follow, right? So what is the algorithm behind it?
For the algorithm, so just imagine that there is no man on that spaceship. Like it's just like automatically just self-destruct on the Jedi.
So it's like automatically defined, is it?
It's man-made, but it isn't controlled by someone. It's controlled by a robot from the.
Okay, all right.
So imagine like the leader just controlling the spacecraft to go to the Jedi.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, is that all the question from the judges?
Yeah, no questions from me.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so thank you for the judges and thank you for the Space Wars team. It's a nice presentation from you guys. Okay, so next, we will move to the other team, which is a Godzilla versus Kong team. So they already raised up the hand. So okay, take your time to start presenting.
Jaden, you
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Can you all see my presentation?
It's loading.
Now?
Okay, now can see already. Okay.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
Can I start it now?
Judges, are you guys ready to start the presentation?
Ready,
Yep.
go ahead.
Yes.
Okay,
go
continue.
ahead.
Yes.
All right. Hi everyone, I'm Shane. This is my first time participating in the Coolest Project Malaysia 2021 competition. And the project category that I'm competing in is the Scratch category, and it is a story-based project. But with the rapid progress of science, the future holds amazing possibilities. Imagine an atomic breathing giant lizard-like dinosaur and a gigantic ape roaming the earth. I present to you my version of Godzilla vs. Kong, which I have created, programmed, and directed based on my passion and interest for Godzilla. I was inspired to do this project simply because it brings back childhood memories of watching movies, plus the joy and wonder of learning about dinosaurs and enjoying movies with latex monsters fighting with each other. Thought I would give it a try of being a movie director and see if I am a Hollywood material. With the nuclear bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki and the Lucky Dragonfly incident still fresh in Japanese consciousness, Godzilla was conceived as a metaphor for a living, breathing atomic weapon. Godzilla looks like a cross between a Tyrannosaurus Rex with its back lined with armored plates resembling big bony maple leaves, likened to those found on the Stegosaurus. So I did a lot of research and troubleshooting before finalizing the most appropriate sprites, backdrops, and music for this project, hoping to add more what if this is real feel to the storyboard. And if I have more time, I will add more scenes of Godzilla and Kong to make it more epic, as well ending a scene on the creation of Mechagodzilla. With this, I would like to share a scene from my project which I have recorded. Well, I'm overall definitely pleased and satisfied with my Coolest Titan project. Once again, thank you Penang Science Cluster for being so cool in giving me and other contestants the opportunity to be creative during this pandemic. Stay cool and stay safe all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Shane, for the presenting of your project Godzilla versus Kong. So just now, I believe that your project maybe have a sound.
Yeah.
Have a sound, yeah. Just now you are sharing the screen, but we cannot hear the sound from your side. Yeah.
Did I forget to share the sound?
Yeah, maybe you can. Okay, sure. So if judges, do you guys want Shane to start repeat again the presentation? Because just now didn't have the video only. So just now didn't have a voice from Shane's side. Do you guys want to repeat?
I don't mind.
Yeah, I think it's so cool. Let's look at it again.
Yes. So Shane,
The video
can
and the presentation, or just the video?
only the
The video.
video.
The
The
video.
video.
Video will be
Yes.
fine. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Okay, hold on. All right, hold on, let me share my sound. All right. Can you hear? All right.
Okay, nice one. Thank you, Shane, for repeat the presentation to us. So now we will move to the judges. If you have any question to ask for the Godzilla versus Kong team.
Hey Shane, good job. If you were to extend this to a 15-minute sort of video on YouTube or 20-minute video on YouTube, what other elements would you add into your storyline or your script?
I will add more scenes of Godzilla and Kong to make it more epic, and as well adding a scene on the creation of Mecha Godzilla.
Okay, nice one. Thank you, Shane. Is it have other question from the judges?
Hi, Shane. You have other team members with you, right?
No.
Junha?
I'm
No?
the only one.
Oh, sorry. It's from Space Wars. Okay, probably the crew can drop the rest. Okay, so Shane, I have one question for you, right? Beside Godzilla and Kong, right? Let's say if I were to ask you to add one more character to go and fight at three fighting together, what would you add?
I'll add more special abilities from Mecha Godzilla, such as a laser beam, guns coming out from his hands, and more action scenes where Kong using his axe.
Oh, so sorry, Shane. Probably I was not really clear about my question. Let's say if I were to ask you to add one more character to fight them, fight these two characters, right? Godzilla and Kong, right? What character would you like to add?
I'll probably maybe add a robot, maybe a mechanical Kong, to make it more interesting.
Why?
Because one robot can't take down two gigantic monsters like Godzilla and Kong. So try to be fair, maybe add another robot Kong.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Hi, Shane. Yeah.
Hi.
During this project, what difficulty you face is synchronize the sound and the effect or the programming part?
The most difficult part was finding the suitable sprites, backdrop, and sound effect. And I managed to overcome it by searching the images from Google and and sound effect in YouTube.
Okay, good job. Thank you.
Hey Sean, it's very cool, your program-based project. What is your message you want to deliver from your project?
Sorry, I don't understand your question. Can you repeat it?
Yeah, I mean, what is your message? Is there a message behind your story?
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay. If there is a message, what would you like to tell the audience?
Message.
Yeah, maybe some something to good versus evil.
Oh. So moral. I actually didn't plan for this.
Okay, it's purely entertainment.
Yeah, just entertainment.
Okay. All right, no worries. Thank you.
Okay. Peace, man.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Shane, for presenting your Godzilla versus Kong projects. Okay, so I guess we are excited to see more projects from the scratch category. Okay, so let's move to the next team, which is a treasure hunt team. Okay. Okay, the participants is already raised up the hand. So judges, you guys ready and excited to see the others projects?
Yep.
Okay, so we wait for them for a while.
Good morning, judges. Good morning, judges.
Hey, good morning.
Judges.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning, honorable judges and moderators. Thank you, Penang Science Cluster and judges for giving us this opportunity to present our coolest project. We are Shamvin, Lipkwan, and Hanjay from Scratch Olympic. Our project is Treasure Hunt. Let me show you how to play the game. When you hit the green flag, you will see the homepage of the game. You can choose the skin color and switch the music on and off. And of course, the play button. After you press the play button, we made a tutorial to guide the player. Then, you will have a map to guide you to the treasure.
Use arrow keys or WASD to move. We do the narrator text to make the game more fun. You also can skip level if the level is too hard for you. There are 6 biomes in the game. Play until you find the treasure. What inspired us to create this project? COVID-19 pandemic since March 2020. Students cannot study in school due to full lockdown. But this did not stop us to continue our study. We not give up easily, face the challenges, find and implement solutions, and never stop trying until we succeed. So this inspired us to create this project based on this concept.
Also inspired by Detached Platformer. Why Treasure Hunt is the coolest project? Improve problem-solving skill, positive mindset and game. Make our project more challenging and interesting. What do we learn while making the project? Never stop finding solutions and not give up easily when facing challenges. Thank you. Next, let us show you the game. Thank you.
Thank you, judges.
Thank you, judges.
Hi guys, thank you for the presentation. So previously you are sharing your project. Is it have a sound or didn't have a sound? Your projects?
Sound.
Yes.
Have a sound. Got sound. Okay, just now you guys present without clicking the share the sound as well. So maybe you guys can repeat again. How about the judges? Is it okay if they repeat again the projects, the presentation for us to hear the voice as well?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
it's fine. Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Just now it was also a bit laggy. Hopefully this round.
Not so smooth, huh?
Yeah. Hopefully this round is better.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys for the presentation. So do we have any question from the judges to ask for the teammates in the treasure hunting?
Okay. Well, congratulations for coming to the final. Looks like it's not easy to find the treasure, right? You need to go through a lot of obstacles, right? I can see a lot of sharp objects there, right? Okay. So please share with us, judges, that what are the obstacles that you face during the creation of this project? And also, of course, how did you guys manage to resolve them?
We ran out of idea to design the level. So we draw some shape on Zoom by annotate so we can get some idea for the level.
Any other challenges?
No.
Okay, very cool. Thank you.
Okay, so next question maybe to ask for the team if have.
Hello, treasure hunt team. Yeah, I think this is very fun game. Yeah, but slightly feedback from my side. I think after the player found the treasure, right? So I think maybe can have the total time to find the treasure, so that the player know how much time he used to find it. Yeah, this feedback from my side. Okay, thank you.
Hi, treasure hunt team. Congratulations again. I played the game, but I didn't find the treasure. I was stuck at the desert stage. So maybe my skill is not good. Okay, my question is, I know in a YouTube video, you did mention you took 2 hours to solve a problem, one of the problem, right? So can you share with us more what happened during the 2 hours?
We're spending our time to draw the thumbnail of the project.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
And we design the level.
I think that's all from the team, is it?
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. So just that's all the question from the judges. If have any
No questions from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you also for the treasure hunt team. It's a wonderful presentation from you guys and it's a nice game. Okay, so we will move to the next team, which is the Econopoly team to start their presenting. Okay, judges, are you guys ready to see this team project and their presentations?
Yep, ready.
Yeah, we are ready.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you see my presentation?
Yes, we can
Yes,
see your
we can.
presentation.
Okay. Hello everyone, I'm Lin Xinbing. The scratch project that I created is named Econopoly. It is a modified Monopoly game that will tell us some fun facts on recycling and test our knowledge on this topic too. The reason I created this game is to introduce players to environmental awareness and enhance players' interest via learning through play. There are some special features in my project. First, I combine the learn and play features in my project. Players can learn the recycling facts before playing the game. To play the game, players need to answer the questions accordingly. If correct, 100 points will be added, else 100 points will be deducted. Player who successfully obtains 1000 points win the game. Besides, I also arranged the coding in a way that there are specific questions displayed on specific color slot, as there are 2 random questions on each slot. Even the player lands on the same slot, they may get different questions. The third special feature that I added in the game is when the counter lands on the community chest slot, players will have a chance to earn bonus points, either 100 points or 200 points, without answering any questions. I did face some difficulties when doing this project. First, I had spent a lot of time on designing the costume for a total of 72 questions. I obtained those costumes from internet and modified some of them. The second challenge was to determine the scoring system. I have searched online on the solution and decided to use the variable and list function. A list of answers have been created. 1 is assigned to correct questions and 0 to the wrong questions. So when the players click either on yes or no, the scratch will counter-check with the answer list and add or deduct the points accordingly. If I have more time, I'd like to add more subjects into the game. I will include additional subjects like science, mathematics, English, Malay, and so on. Besides true and false questions, I will include the multiple choice questions and also different difficulty level like beginner, intermediate, and advanced level. Lastly, I will include the movement changes when the players move to the next slot like what's shown in this slide. Last but not least, thanks to the judges, Penang Science Cluster, the Broadcom Foundation for organizing the Coolest Project Malaysia. Hope you will enjoy the game and let's go green now. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you so much for the Econopoly team for the presentation. It's a nice presentation from you. So we'll move to the judges. If you have any question to ask to them.
Hi, Xinbing. Congratulations for coming to the final. I played your game a little bit and I like the background music. The song is nice. I have a question for you, right? We know that we all should save our Earth because we love this place. This is our only home, right? So, could you tell me what do you want to tell all of us about the Earth, right? How should we treat our Earth? Could you tell us, in a few short sentences?
Okay.
What should we do, adults, right, to preserve this?
I want to promote recycling.
Okay. And that's all? All right. Thank you, Xinbing. That's a very good answer. Yeah. We will take your advice definitely.
Yeah, thank you, Xinbing. Okay, so is it have any other question to ask Xinbing about this Econopoly team, the judges?
Hi, Xinbing, congratulations. I played your game. I got some of the questions wrong. So I'm not I'm not environment friendly. Yeah. So my question is, where do you source for your questions and how do you verify your answer is correct?
Okay. If when the yes button is clicked, and then the Scratch will counter check with the answer list. If the number of the answer list is 1, then it will add 100 points to the Woody points. The same goes to Bugs and Jessie. Else, if the number of the answer list is 0, then it will deduct 100 points from Woody's points. The same goes to Bugs and Jessie.
Okay, your questions, you got it from the website, the question itself.
I got the questions and in the info from the internet.
Okay, thank you. Very good.
Okay, so do we have any other question to ask for Zinbing in this project from the judges?
No question from my side. By the way, this is very fun, very good game. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you for Zinbing also as presenting your Econopoly team. So it's a very good and wonderful presentation from you. Okay, so now we are done with the Scratch category. Let's take a quick 10 minutes break. For the contestants and also judges, please stay in this room, but all of you may off your camera and mic if needed. We will come back at the same meeting room at 10:16 a.m. Okay? Thank you and see you guys later. Bye-bye. Okay, hi everyone. Welcome back to the final stage of Coolest Projects Malaysia 2021. So here we have a gentle reminder for all the contestants. So don't forget to share the sound and click the button to share the sounds when you are present and sharing your projects to us. Okay? So judges, are you guys ready for the hardware category?
Yep, ready.
If you guys already are ready, we will move to the first presenter from the hardware category, which is a tabletop smart aquaponics system. Yeah, you guys can raise up your hands so that our team will come into the panelists. Okay.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Ada Ryan. This is Kashif and this is Izzadin. What is aquaponics? Aquaponics is literally putting fish to work. The work those fishes do, eating and producing waste, is the perfect fertilizer for growing plants, and fish can grow a lot of plants when they get to work. One of the coolest things about aquaponics is that it mimics a natural ecosystem. Aquaponics represent the relationship between aquatic life, bacteria, nutrients, and plants which grow together in waterways all over the world. Aquaponics exchanges the waste from the fish as a food for the bacteria and convert into a perfect fertilizer for the plants. The clean and safe water is then returned to the fish. Our coolest project objective is to develop a tabletop smart aquaponics system using Internet of Things IoT application.
For the hardware design, two small plastic aquariums are used, one as a grow bag and the other one as the fish tank. A pump is used to pump water from the fish tank through the inlet tube into the grow bag. Water will flow back from the grow bag through the bell siphon. Two sensors were used, the pH and temperature sensor to monitor the parameter of water using mobile devices. The sensors were then connected to a microcontroller. Arduino IDE was installed to program the microcontroller. Using Wi-Fi, the microcontroller will then be connected to a Blink server. Blink is an IoT platform used to monitor and control projects.
The Blink application is used to collect data from the pH and water temperature sensor, which then could be viewed on a mobile device. The smart monitoring system collects data from the sensor and alert user for any abnormal situation. This data provides influence on the pH and water temperature on the growth of plants and fishes. In conclusion, the objective of our coolest project, the tabletop smart aquaponics system, was successfully achieved. The data was successfully transferred from the sensor and can be monitored and analyzed through the Blink application on the mobile device. In the future, a few more sensors should be added to measure the surrounding temperature and the grow bag temperature. The project can also be upscaled to a bigger size to benefit the agriculture industry. That is all from us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the Tabletop Smart Aquaponics System team for your nice presentation. Okay, so we will move to the judges to ask them a question.
Tabletop smart aquaponics system, right? I think it's a really good job by your team and quite useful as well. Just to understand from you, how would you determine what is the optimal pH and temperature to grow the plants and also to grow the fishes, how would you use this to determine what temperature and what pH would be the best, to obtain the best results?
The optimal pH is 6.8 until 7. The optimal temperature is 20 until 30.
And how would you determine that? Was that data obtained from internet, or it was measured with reference to your end result?
Research.
Based on our research.
Okay. How about your own observation? Is that true? This particular range of temperatures and pH, is that same as what you found in real life?
Yes, it is.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, Kashif, Adel, and Izzuddin. Very cool project. Congratulations for coming to the final. How long have you been running this system so far?
Since July.
Since July until now is 4 months already, right? So how much growth that you have observed on the fishes and also the vegetables? Like how many times you have harvested?
One.
One time?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, you have harvested 11 times?
Yeah.
Wow, that's very cool. That's very cool. Okay, probably let me ask you something very basic, right? Why is the color of the light is purple?
Because this is an LED light.
Yeah, why is it purple?
Um,
Can you use green color or can you use the other color?
We use color purple to help the plants in the photosynthesis process.
Yeah, but why purple? Do you know?
UV light.
Okay, yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's all I have. Thank you. Very cool project.
Okay, thank you. So maybe we have any other judges that want to ask question for this tip?
Hey, yes. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, this I think is very cool project because I see this project is very complete. You have the UI interface, you have the Wi-Fi module so that can link to the IoT, and you have the graph analysis. Yeah. So the question from me is how you assign the work among your team to complete this difficult task. Yeah, like you need to handle the Wi-Fi module, you need to link it to the Arduino, and then you need to integrate with the mobile apps. Yeah. Sorry?
We work together with our parents.
Okay. How long you guys to complete this the whole project?
1 month.
1 month. Okay. Thank you.
Hi, Aquaponics team. Very good job and good use of IoT. So I just want to have a follow-up question from Ho-In. My question is very simple. What if the temperature and pH not in the spec or not within your range? What do you do? What if the temperature exceed your range? Is there something? Sorry, go ahead.
The fish will die if the temperature is not right.
So that is not happening at this moment, right?
Not happening yet.
Okay, good job. Thank you. That's all.
Okay, thank you for the aquaponics teammate and also the judges. I guess this is a very interesting project from you guys. Okay, so shall we move to the other team, which is a contestant from Imam, your virtual family assistant, to start their presenting now.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, our judges can't wait to see your project, right?
Yes, Jared.
I can see you.
Sound familiar? Hello everyone, my name is Jared Tan. Online classes during COVID-19 pandemic have allowed many students to continue studies from their homes, but it also causes many challenges to our health. Long-term back and neck pain could happen if poor posture from a young age is not corrected. Today, I would like to share with you about my innovation project called Imam, your virtual family assistant. Imam is a smart device that was innovated to assist in monitoring and maintaining good online learning posture and habit. This device will remind kids to maintain a right distance between their eyes and the computer screen. It will continuously monitor ambient lighting in the study room. Imam comes with a timer to remind children to have short break and drink water. These are the hardware used for Imam. Microbit process input signals from sensors and perform operation. SensorBit is the I/O extension board that connects to ultrasonic sensor. Ultrasonic sensor measure distance and feedback to microbit. LED or microbit act as photodiode for light sensing. MicroBit is the editor used to do programming. Ultrasonic sensor detection distance is set by user. Once the distance is smaller than setting value, alarm triggered. A counter will report for each breach of distance. For ambient lighting monitoring, we use the LED as light sensor. If the light level is lower than setting value, the alarm will continue beeping until the room gets brighter. For the break timer, once the preset break time is due, Imam will play a melody. There will also be a cup and water on display to remind user to drink water. Future development may include additional features such as a built-in camera with a speaker, integrated mobile apps that can track break compliance, homework, and to-do lists, as well as remote access to the camera. Finally, able to play recorded audio as reminder. You may then listen to your mom's sweet or fierce voices, depending on which type of mom that you have. Let me show you how Imam works. When the user is too close to the screen, Imam will beep and alert the user. A counter will record for each breach of distance. When the room is too dark, Imam will remind to switch on the light. When preset break time is due, Imam will send reminder to take a rest, do little exercise, and drink water. That is all for my sharing today. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jared, for your presentation. It's very interesting and wonderful presentation from you. So we can't wait to hear a question from a judges to Jared. Yeah, is there any question from judges?
Jared, I watched your YouTube video. What you said is very true, right? Nothing can replace your mom, right? Yeah, the human touch is very important. So, what actually inspired you to come up with this little replacement of your mom?
I'm further investigate. I never thought of that.
All right, thank you.
Hey Jared, your imam definitely captured my heart. Yeah, so my question is for your ultrasonic sensor, how do you determine the distance between the robot and the user?
I set the distance as 40 cm. A simple way to measure a comfortable distance is sit right, hold your arms straight, and reach out to the screen. That is about the right distance.
Okay, thank you.
And Jared, any major difficulties while you were integrating the system and also programming the functionality of your imam, and how did you solve them?
Main challenge that I faced during the making of this project is to set the light sensor level for ambient lighting monitoring. I need to try out a different room with several lighting combinations to get the best setting that is working for all rooms.
Very good, thank you.
Okay, is that all the question from the judges? If yes, we will continue with the third team.
No problem.
Okay, I guess no more question from the judges. So thank you, Jared Tan, for your wonderful presentation. Okay, so we will move to the third team for the hardware category, which is Mind Supervisor 2.0. To start the presenting now. So we can see the participants is already raised up the hands. Get ready for the presentation.
Okay. Wait for a while.
Okay, sure. You may take your time.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen now.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Teo Jae Han. I am 12 years old. Jaden Tay and Teo Jae Sean are my team members. We study in SJKC in Lake Hang. Today, we would like to brief you on our project, My Supervisor 2.0. It is a super smart product. That is why we call it My Supervisor. My Supervisor is an innovation to help the world to achieve the Sustainable Development Goal number 3, which is to ensure good health and well-being of everyone by minimizing the spread of the coronavirus. The project helps the implementation of social distancing. We can keep a safe distance from people in front of us because we can see the person. However, most of the times we cannot see the person behind us. Sometimes we don't even know that someone is behind us. Therefore, the real challenge that we want to resolve is to always keep a safe distance from others. My supervisor can alert me if someone behind me is getting way too close. It will automatically tell the person behind me to stay away from me. I can program the distance sensing to be 1 meter or even more, depending on the SOP set by each country respectively. We choose the face shield, also known as a visor, because it can prevent droplets from coming into contact with the nose, mouth, and eyes. As recommended by the Ministry of Health in our country, wearing a face shield with double mask helps to prevent airborne transmission. By just wearing face masks, we are not protecting our eyes. Face shields are an excellent idea in preventing droplets from coming into contact with the nose, mouth, and the eyes. However, droplets in the air can still be inhaled through the open areas. Therefore, for better protection, we should wear a face mask together with a mask. In year 2020, when the COVID-19 pandemic struck us, we made My Supervisor 1.0. From there, we further developed My Supervisor 2.0, which has a new image. I can wear it on hot sunny days or a rainy day. It is very convenient. I don't even need to remove the visor or hat. The phone will automatically alert me by ringing my body temperature exceeds 37.5 degrees Celsius. Now, I will pass the time to my team member, Jason, to continue with the presentation.
Thank you, Jehan. And hi, I'm Jason. During this COVID-19 pandemic, no one actually likes to get too near to another person.
Everyone, 3 minutes for presentation has already ended.
So you guys can continue and maybe wrap up for your presentation.
It's fine, you can continue.
Hi guys,
No one actually likes to get too near to another person. Whenever I enter a shop, I either have to be scanned on my forehead or I have to lower my head to have my temperature taken by a forehead thermometer. I find this inconvenient. But with My Supervisor, my body temperature will be displayed in my mobile phone. I can even use my tablet when I'm in school if handphone is not allowed. My Supervisor 2.0 does not display the face mask in the market. It actually complements the sale of face masks together with a cap. My Supervisor adds another protection for anyone who needs to go outdoor. One interesting feature of My Supervisor is the mobile app allows users to select from 10 different languages from voice reminder. This means that it is user-friendly and we could possibly see substantial market opportunities globally. There is a start and stop button for user to decide when to use the object sensing and auto reminder. In our My Supervisor 1.0, we will get voice alert while inside a car or at places where no other people is around because the sensor still detects objects such as car seats, building walls, and so on. Now, we can choose to turn on or turn off the object sensing and alert function when not in use. We make an ordinary face shield extraordinary and smarter. An ultrasonic sensor is installed to detect object and person within 1 meter. The distance can be programmed. A waterproof digital temperature sensor is built in to constantly measuring the body temperature from the forehead. The phone will vibrate and alert me if my body temperature exceeds the normal temperature, the computer generated voice, "Don't come near me. Stay at least 1 meter away from me," will automatically play out on my phone. Judges, I will now pass the time to Jaden to continue with the presentation.
Hi, my name is Jaden Teveran. We use Raspberry Pi to program the
Hi team, sorry for the interruption from us. I believe that time is almost running out already. So you guys have only 15 seconds left to finish and wrap up for your presentation, yeah? Okay, thank you.
Okay. We use Raspberry Pi to program my Supervisor 2.0 to program it with Python and MIT App Inventor. The app also involves of a location finder and contact tracing. It is also portable. It can also be powered up by using a battery. It can last up to 4 hours if it's powered by a 10,000 mAh power bank. However, even though if you're still fully vaccinated, you should also practice social distancing even. If there was a future upgrade for our own hardware, we will also detect who is not wearing a mask. Hope you will like our own project. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the My Supervisor 2.0 team for the nice presentation. Okay, so judges, do you guys have any question to ask Jaden and the other team?
Hi, Jaden. Very cool project. Very interesting idea. Let's say if your device is alerting you that you are now your body temperature is now exceeding 37.5 degrees Celsius, what would you do next?
If it would, then I would add an alarm that will do it.
Could you repeat your answer, Jaden? I couldn't get it.
I also sorry, but may I rehear your question again? I couldn't really hear you earlier.
Okay, let's say your device is displaying that your body temperature is over 37.5 degrees Celsius. What is the next step you're going to do?
If my supervisor detects my body temperature that exceeds the 37.5 temperature, it will also send out an alarm.
Yeah, understood. The alarm will tell a lot of people that, hey, Jaden's body temperature is now over 37.5, right? So how about yourself? What are the steps that you need to do?
Stay home.
Stay home? All right, cool. Thank you. Yeah, be safe, everyone.
Okay, thank you. So do we have any other question to ask for the team members? No?
Yeah, I just have one quick question. How does the program actually sync with My Sejahtera app? Do you have the permission to access to My Sejahtera app?
Yeah, you can basically say it like that, but you can also find someone who works for the government to tell them if this app can be allowed for My Sejahtera.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So I guess that's all the question from the judges to the team. Okay, so before we continue with the other presentation, we would like to give a reminder for the other contestant that the presentation is only for the 3 minutes. So please maximize your present within the 3 minutes. Yeah? Okay, so now we will move to the fourth group. It's a distancing robot team. To start their presentation, You guys can raise up your hands so that our team will make you as a panelist. Okay, already see 2 participants already raised up the hands. Hi, distancing robot team members. Are you guys ready to start, or you guys still need the time to prepare your presentation?
I'm ready.
Okay, sure. You can continue your presentation.
Hello, my name is Charrion. Today I want to show you my creation. It is a robot to check for physical distancing in the queue. Now that the COVID-19 pandemic situation has improved, we still need to follow the SOP and to keep our distance when we are queuing at supermarkets, banks, post office, and so on. I built this using robotic drink kit. It is a corridor with moving IR sensor to detect the people in the queue. If two persons are too close, it will stop and make beeping sound. When I switch on my robot, it will move forward. The IR sensor will detect and count the number of white lines. The distance between two white lines are the area for one person to stand in the queue. I use another IR sensor to detect the people. If in the same area there are two people, the robot will alert them to space out their distance. If I have more time, I will add my Saviour scanner and temperature sensor. I use color sensor to detect profile color of my Saviour in the color is red. It will make beeping sound to prevent the person from going into the premise. If profile color sensor to detect if profile color is black orange means fully vaccinated, then the person allowed to enter. Let me show you a demo. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Pejuan, for your presentation. Distancing robot is a very wonderful presentation from you. Okay, so next we will hear maybe a question from the judges to ask for Pejuan. Yeah.
Hey, patient. Yeah, I think this is very good concept applied in our real life, because I saw sometime everyone is care about the walk distance. Yeah. So may I know the IR sensor, the walking distance is how much, the range?
500.
Sorry?
500.
500 cm?
One meter.
1 meter. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we have any other question from judges to ask about the project distancing robot? If you didn't have any question, we'll move to the next team. Okay, so thank you for the... Yeah, okay, so we have a question from the judge. Okay, let's continue.
No, I have no question. Good job. Thank
Okay,
you.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the distancing robot project. It's a wonderful project and presentation from you. Okay, so we only left one more group for the hardware category. So let's welcome the team from a Recycle for Food Kiosk to start the presentation now. So as usual, you guys can raise up your hand.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Hi, Jared.
My name is Jaden, not Jared.
Oh, I thought Jared. Okay, sure. Sorry, you can continue now.
Recycle, food bank. What's the relationship? Hello everyone, my name is Jaden Tan. Today I'm going to share with you about my innovation project called Recycle for Food. Recycle for Food is a hybrid kiosk consists of recycling vending machine and food bank. During the COVID-19 lockdown a few months ago, we are sad to see many families who cried for help by raising white flag. Most of them are low-income families who seriously impacted by the pandemic. Food banks appeared across the country for anyone who needed them. My mother encourages me and my brother to donate our ang-pao money to the nearest food bank. While providing help to those who are suffering, it is more important to maintain their dignity and make them believe they could still contribute to the communities. This inspired me to come up with the idea of Recycle for Food Kiosk, where one need to recycle items through the machine to get food packed from the food bank. These are the hardware used in the project. DBIC is the backbone system which hosts microbit and connect peripherals. Microbit process input signals and perform operation as per code program. IR sensor to sense the input of recycled item and send signal to microbit. Servo motor will open the food bank storage once condition met. Makecode is the software used to run simulation and program the microbit. This is how the code works. IR sensor is connected to digital read pin PA. When it sends 3 input, microbit will activate servo motor to turn 90 degrees to open door. After 3 seconds, servo motor will be back to original location. For future development of this kiosk, there are a few improvements that can be made, such as to have a built-in food bank storage in the kiosk. Secondly, to have camera to monitor the kiosk usage and for security purposes. Finally, to develop mobile apps for the kiosk so that we could track the food bank inventory and restock it on time. The apps can also trigger the recycling company to collect the recycled item once the bin is almost full. Allow me to show you how the kiosk operates. First, drop recycled items such as drinking can into the recycle stock. Once 3 cups have been collected, the food bank storage door will be opened. Take 1 food pack from the food bank. Thanks for listening to my share.
Hi, thank you for your presentation to us. Okay, so let's hear a question from the judges to Jaden regarding his project.
Hey, Jaden. Yeah, I have one question for you. Yeah, do your project how to avoid people like direct throw some rubbish into it?
This is a charity-based project and all of us should have trust in good intention. We want to help more people. It's okay if the person want to get free food. My father always teach me sharing is caring.
Okay, very good. Okay, that's for me. Thank you.
Okay, so do we have any other question to ask for Jaden? Okay, so I guess there's no question anymore, right? Okay, so thank you, Jaden.
Thank you, judges.
Okay, thank you, Jaden, for your presentation to us. Okay, so now we are done with the hardware category presentation. So just let's take a 10 minutes break before we move to the others category. Okay, please stay in this room, but you may off your camera and mic if needed. We will come back at 10 a.m. Okay? Okay. Oh, sorry, at 11, 10. Yes. Okay, thank you. Hi everyone, thank you for those who still with us in the live in your various platform from YouTube and also Facebook and also in the Zoom session. So welcome back to the final stage of Coolest Projects Malaysia 2021. Okay, so now we will move to the games category. Without any further ado, let's welcome the first presenter. It's from the Ocean Saviour to start their presenting now. Okay, so you guys may raise up your hands so that our team will make you as a panelist. Okay, you guys can start whenever you are ready. Judges, are you guys ready? Okay.
Yes, ready.
Okay, nice. Is the team from Ocean Saviour is here? Are you guys ready?
Hello, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
All right.
Okay, you can continue.
Can you see my video?
Yes, don't forget to share the volume as well, the sound.
Oh. All right, thank you for reminding me.
Okay, sure.
All right, should be ready to go. Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, and panelists. My name is Nyoy Ching from Penang, and I am 12 years old. Today, I would like to present my game, which is called Ocean Saviour. I made this game to teach others about SDG 14, Life Below Water. SDG 14 helps us understand the pollution and the endangered marine life in the ocean. I created this game because I love the oceans and I used to go to the beach. It made me sad when I found out that the ocean life was being harmed. The objective of the game is to finish the platformers and quizzes to get to the end. You need to control the player using the arrow keys and the spacebar. You have 5 platformers and quizzes to attempt. Once you collect the white fish, like this one, you enter a quiz. In the quiz, you can further learn more about SDG 14 and what is harming the marine animal's life. If you choose the correct answer, you'll proceed and a point will be added. Once you progress more into the levels, you'll find a blue slime enemy, like this one. If you touch it, you'll return back to the start point. The way to defeat it is by jumping on its head, like this. Oh, it's a bit tricky sometimes, like this. Right? Also, if you choose the wrong answer in the quiz, you'll be taken to a game over screen where you can try again. Once you get 5 points, you unlock a secret mini-game. This mini-game works just as Squid Game's Red Light Green Light, except you need to collect extras from other creatures to the natural habitats. You'll only get about 5 seconds to collect and transport back all the creatures before it turns into a red light. If you move to a red light, you lose. If you manage to collect and transport back all the creatures, you win. Be careful of the lights while transporting the creatures. Now that I have selected a creature, you can see it appears at the box at the bottom. Now,
excuse me, I don't think I see anything. Your screen is actually not shown for this particular panel, right? I can see your start page and all those things, but it's blank over here. Yep.
Can you see now?
Yes, yes.
Do I have to represent?
You just continue. It's okay. Yeah.
You can see if I go to the wrong habitat, if I move to the red light, then I lose. I had to wait for the red light to turn into a green light before I can move. If I go to the wrong habitat, it's our play. You can hear the sound. Yeah. If I go to the correct habitat, you can see the creature at the bottom has disappeared, and then I can go collect the other creatures. So now I'm going to wait for the red light to become a green light so that I can continue. Right? Okay, try again. I think this game requires a lot of patience because if you move during the red light, then you immediately get a game over. So you really need a lot of patience to play this game. Yay, I finally won the game. I hope you like my project. I'd like to thank the panelists for your time in hearing my presentation and the organizations for organizing this wonderful competition. Thank you.
Nice one. Thank you from the Ocean Saviour team. It's a very wonderful presentation and interesting projects for me. Okay, so next, if there are any question from our judges.
Hi, Ocean Saviour.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
My question. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Hi. Okay. My question is, why is our marine life so important to humankind?
Because we need water to survive, right? And the oceans are really important towards the water cycle. So if the oceans dry up, so we won't have water to drink, then we'll all eventually die. So this is why oceans and marine life is really, really important to us.
And also all the fishes in the sea, right?
Yes, they also help maintain the life cycle inside the sea. So the sea and marine life and stuff can keep on living, and we also have like fish to eat and such.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Yiching. Very cool game, and congratulations for coming to the final. I have one question for you.
Yes.
Do you know what are the current threats to our oceans?
Pardon?
Do you know what are the current threats to our ocean? Right? What are the danger? Right? Is our ocean is in danger, and what are those problems? Do you know?
Pollution, like oil spills and plastic waste and microplastic and such.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Is there any questions from the judges?
Nope. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we will move to the other group. By the way, thank you so much for the Ocean Saviour for the nice presentation. Okay, so we will move to the second group of the games category. So let's spell it right to start their presentation now. Okay.
Can you see our slide?
Yes, we can see that. Yes, you can continue now.
Good morning to the honorable judges, CPM organizer, and fellow friends. We are going to present our project entitled Let's Spell It Right, or also known as LESPIR. Our project focused on improving student spelling because most of the students in our school have problems in spelling, where it gives negative effect on their proficiency. The objective that we want to achieve this project are to identify the effectiveness of using Let's Spell It Right and to identify their interest in learning using LESPIR so that we can overcome the learning problems in our school. This is our innovation design where we make LESPIR in a form of digital application.
Now let me show you the features in LESPIR. This is the first feature LESPIR game where students can drag and drop letters to form correct words from the word category, such as verbs, nouns, and adjectives. Then we have LESPIR audio where students can listen to the audio and check the answer afterwards. This section is called self-learning activity. Then we have LESPIR quiz where students can answer spelling quizzes to test their spelling ability. Next, we also added LESPIR dictionary, which consists of 2 different dictionaries, the English dictionary and the Malay dictionary. We also added LESPIR chat where students can communicate with friends. Lastly, we linked LESPIR with quizzes so that students can play online spelling games. LESPIR can be used individually or in a group. It is suitable for school students from 9 to 12 years old. It is suitable to be played around 15 to 30 minutes, and the size of the application is only 9.5 megabytes. This is the result of the document analysis where we chose 3 year 4 students as participants for the study, and they managed to improve their scores after using LESPIR 4 times in the final assessment. For the interview result, the usage of LESPIR can help students and give fun to the students. As Karen 2011 said, the use of technology could instill the fun in pupils' learning. Besides, it also can improve students' ability and accuracy in spelling.
For the impact, LESPIR brings positive changes in students' learning, where LESPIR can create fun learning environment and can improve students' spelling ability. For future improvements, we plan to improve LESPIR game by adding pictures, sounds, and connect it into the augmented reality. For the conclusion, we believe that LESPIR can become a great source of learning materials that can fulfill the education needs. That's all from us. Thank you. Now we open for Q&A session.
Okay, thank you. So now, is if we have any question from the judges to ask for the Let's Spell It Right team? Is there any question from the judges to them?
Hi, I have one quick question, team. Okay, my question is, spelling is very important in our day-to-day communication, right? So other than spelling, what other things that you intend to do in the program?
Well, we plan to make more application, but this application only focuses on spelling and not like vocabulary or something else. This application only focuses on spelling.
Okay, cool. All right, good job. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, LESPIR team. So if there's no more questions from the judges, we can continue to the third team in the games category. Okay, thank you, team. Okay, now let's welcome Planet Warrior team to start presenting. Do not forget to raise up your hand so that our team could convert you to the panelists. Judges, are you guys still okay to continue, right?
Yes, please continue.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Go, I think you are muted.
Good afternoon, dear judges. My name is Godson Win. I'm 9 years old and I'm from Penang. I was the one who created Planet Warrior. I created this game to bring awareness on saving the land. So when I press the play button, my main scene will pop out right here. You need to press the play button to go to the storyline scene. The storyteller will tell you a story about the mission of the game. After the storyteller finishes telling the story, an arrow will appear and you need to press it to go to the game mode scene. The first scene is about recycling. We need to drag the right items to the right recycling bin. And each time you recycle, you get 10 score and you'll hear a sound being played. But if you put it to the wrong one, for example, like this, it'll go back to its original place and you'll hear a buzzing sound. So the paper can belong to the paper bin, the glass can belong to the glass bin, and the organic can belong to the organic bin. And after you finish, you receive a recycling badge for recycling, and you press this arrow to go back to the game mode scene. And the second game is about planting. Answer questions to get the right tools to plant the tree. The first question, for example, the first question is A. As you can see, you have unlocked your first tool. Drag it to the place where the arrow is. And the second question is, which of the following is not covered by SDG 15 Go? The answer for this question is B. So the third question's answer is D. After you finish planting the tree, you will get a trophy for saving the land. You press back to game modes to go back to the game modes. The player will gain a better understanding by answering these questions. So this is how my game works. I want to take this opportunity to thank the panelists for hearing my presentation and the organizer for hearing this event and for organizing this event. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Go, for the presentation of the Planet Warrior project. So before we continue to the next team, have any question from the judges to ask Go regarding the presentation?
Hey, Go, what inspired you, or who inspired you to create this game? Meaning, what's your source of inspiration? What made you create this game?
The source that inspired me is that I see a lot of people throwing rubbish down on the street and also a lot of other places. That's why I wanted to create this game to reach down to people, and hopefully they will start realizing what is happening to the earth and what they are doing.
Excellent, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Go. Is there any question? If not, we will continue with the other team. Okay, I guess that's all the question from the judge. Okay, thank you, Go, for the presentation. So let's move to the next team in a games category, which is team Never Try, Never Know, the fantastic Unicorn Obby. Do not forget to raise up your hand so that our team will assign you as a panelist, and you guys can take your time first before start present. Okay?
Good morning to all the judges and audience. This is Coolest Projects Malaysia 2021 Primary Schools Games category. Our game is called Never Try, Never Know, Fantastic Unicorn Obby World. I am contestant number 1, Sauna Linderling, 10 years old. I'm contestant number 2. I'm Hazelin Erning. I'm 9 years old. We are from SJKC Kangchi. Location is at Selangor, Malaysia. Our developed game called Never Try, Never Know, Fantastic Unicorn Obby World. We wish Fans of Unicorn to enjoy Unicorn World with obstacle course that you need to do in order to complete.
We were facing quite a lot of issues while developing these games as we were new to Roblox Studio.
YouTube and Google were always our teacher to guide and hint us. He spent lots of time on bug solving.
Is there anything you would do differently or you would add if you had more time?
Of course, if we had more time added, we would like to add in challenges and tasks for players to perform in order to win. Special thanks to our mentor, Mr. Steven. And of course, we can't forget about Google and YouTube. Let's show our game now. This is our game.
There's a balcony and there's a little coffee shop at the bottom. This big giant smoothie. There's also an evil unicorn castle and there's a trampoline inside. You can grab the puppet.
We also, when you're bored, we also have this iPhone to play with. Let's start playing the obby. We can't fall. If we fall, we will fall. This is the checkpoint. You must press on the checkpoint. So when you fall, you will spawn back at the checkpoint. Wait, what? Oh, okay.
Due to time limitation, we will skip some part of the obby.
Leave it.
Live. This part. 3. We will go to the last stage.
Now we are at the last stage.
There's this unicorn with a big head.
And now we're going to show you our ending. At the end, we'll meet a unicorn castle. This is the castle. There's a playground and a lot of unicorn. And there's a giant cake for you to eat.
Nom nom nom.
I remember there's a button somewhere. I can't seem to find it. Okay. Wait, there's a green thing right there. Let's go to it. I think that's the button. Click it. What will happen next? Oh my gosh! Fireworks appeared. It's so pretty. That's all we have. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much for the Savannah and Hazeline. It's a very interesting and a cute presentation from you guys. I guess you, both of you like unicorn, is it? Yes. Yeah, okay. So thank you. So we will move to the judges if they have any question to ask for both of you.
All right. Very cool program, right? Team Never Try, Never Know. And congratulations for coming to this final. Right, so we have tried just now from your demo, and now we know. Very cool. So, tell us what is the end goal of this game? What are you going to achieve? I mean, what do you want player to achieve from playing this game?
We want players that love unicorns to enjoy the unicorn scene.
I see. Okay, so how much time do you expect player to spend on this game a day?
20 minutes, half an hour.
Is that enough? I think I can't get enough of it. It is so cool. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chan. Thank you for the question to the group. So we have other question from the judges.
Just a very quick one. How much time did you need to create this world in Roblox? I'm just really curious about the effort needed.
3 weeks.
3 weeks, huh? Okay.
Okay, thank you. So is there any last question maybe for them?
Yes. Yeah, never try, never know team. Yeah, it's very good job. Yeah, this game is very good. Yeah, may I know any difficulty you face during this project?
Yes, we couldn't publish the game in Roblox, so nobody can play it, and we still haven't fixed the problem.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's all for me.
Quick question. Never try, never know. I like your presentation style. It's very cute. Yeah, good job.
Okay, good job, guys, and thank you to the judges. Okay, so we will move to the last team for the games category, which is the automated COVID-19 testing robot projects. Okay, you guys can start presenting whenever you guys are ready. Share the screen.
So, hello everyone. Have a nice day.
Hello.
Hi. Have you seen my screen yet?
Yes,
we can see it now.
Okay. So, hi everyone. My name is Nguyen Van Hiep, and I'm a student from class 7-8 from Vietnamese Secondary School. And now I want to share to all of you about my projects. It's the automatic COVID-19 testing robots. So, why do I choose this topic? The first reason I choose is I want to contribute to help the doctors and the world. As you know that nowadays the COVID-19 pandemic has been becoming a very big problem all over the world, and so it has killed a lot of people and make a big effect to the world's economy. So I want to make this project to help the world as well as the doctors to fight against the COVID-19 pandemic as soon as possible. The second reason is doctors will be able to work less and they can have time to rest. In my projects, all of the activities are working and operated by robots, so the doctors will have more time to relax and we can decrease a big amount of labor. The third reason is in my projects, I can be able to use AI technology to develop the AI stage in the world. As you know that nowadays the world is looking forward to use AI technology in almost activities. So I can use AI technologies in my projects to develop the AI stage as well as to adapt the current time. So what about the stages in my projects? There are 3 stages. The first stage is the mass recognition stage. The second one The second one is the questions asking, and the third stage is to take a vaccination. And this is a small video about our project.
Yeah, let's start. Welcome to Collaboration Funland. Please take a look at this. The robots will tell us what happens when appearance read on the leaves. Please read it carefully before moving to the second stage. Then the button next to it to continue.
Sorry, can you hear the sound in my video?
Yes, we can. A bit soft.
Yeah.
Okay.
We hear some sound, but we couldn't. I couldn't make up what it is talking about. So sorry about it.
Okay, don't worry. And so now move to the improvement I want to make in the future. If I have time to continue working on these projects and make it in the future, the first thing I will do is make it a house supervised app. It will be easier for me to control and know about the customer house statuses, and it will be more convenient and helpful in the future. The second thing I will do is I will improve the robots. I will decorate them more beautiful and add them more advanced appliances to help them and support them in their work. So that's the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening and hope you've learned something interesting in it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the team, for the presentation. So, do we have any question from the judges to ask for this team?
Yes, this is very cool project. Yeah, by the way, may I know what is the accuracy for your AI to detect the mask? Because there are many different masks in the nowadays and different color. Yeah.
Actually, in my project, I use an AI technology. It's called the teachable machine. In that, I add a lot of kind of face masks, like the blue face mask, red, and green one, so it can recognize all face masks.
I see. How many samples you use to train your AI?
Pardon?
How many sample image you use to train your AI?
How many minutes, like time?
How many different? How many sample total image? Like maybe hundreds of
maybe 20 to 40 image in a class.
Okay, I see. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
If you use your hand to cover your mouth and nose, can you fool your AI?
Use a hand to cover our mouth, right?
Yeah.
I think that it can't recognize because like I just add the mask with a hand, maybe a color of gray, and like our arms, maybe it won't recognize. So it's very good. Like if we cover our hand to pass the stage, it won't let us pass.
Okay, so cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the testing robot project, for the nice presentation. So I guess that's all the question from the judges, right? Okay, thank you. Now we are done with the games category. So for the judges, for your guys' information, there's only 2 groups left for the presentation. Is it fine if we continue the presentation now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I'm good.
Go ahead. Yep. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So we will move to the next category, which is a web category. Okay, now let's welcome our presenter from the profile of COVID-19 to start presenting your project now. Don't forget to raise up your hands so that our team could assign you as a panelist. Okay.
Hi, my name is Ryan Eden Wilson. I'm year 6 and I'm from Sekolah Kebangsaan Batu Lancang, Penang. Since 2 years ago, COVID-19 has invaded our world and has taken many lives of people around the world. That's why I've created this COVID-19 project to increase the awareness of COVID-19 and to get more information about it in just one click. Let's get into my project. When you come into my project, there'll be a pop-up notification button to tell that this is the profile of COVID-19. I've added 2 graphic images so that the website will be more interactive and interesting to use. If this is the home page, what about the About page? When you click the About page, you'll go to the meaning of COVID-19. I've summarized it into a few sentences. I've added this image to tell that COVID-19 is wanted dead. Well, do you see this button triggering you? Let's click it. When you click the button, you'll come to this COVID-19 Wikipedia page, which tells you all about COVID-19. Let's go to the symptoms. In this symptoms page, I've added this detailed image which tells you all about the symptoms of COVID-19. Now, let's go to the How Do I Spread. In this How Do I Spread page, I've added the slides which contain 2 images, this and this. I never do it automatically because it will be hard for the user to read as it will move randomly. Let's go to the do's and don'ts. In the do's and don'ts, there are too many of it, so I've summarized it into a table, which is very organized. If the user doesn't want to read the table, they can also refer to the picture, which also tells you the do's and don'ts of COVID-19. Now, for the final page, the vaccination page. Since there are 3 vaccinations in Malaysia so far, I've added this slides which contain the 3 types of vaccine, which is AstraZeneca, Sinovac, and Pfizer. When I click this button over here, it brings you to the registration of your vaccination under MySejahtera. This helps the user to register their vaccination even faster and easier. Thank you for lending your ears. Hope you like my project.
Okay, thank you for Ryan for your presentation. So, if there are any question from the judges to ask Ryan regarding the project profile of COVID-19? I guess no question from the judges. Okay.
Yeah, no questions from me. It's pretty cool, and congratulations, Ryan, for coming to the final.
Okay, thank you so much for the judges and also Ryan for the profile of COVID-19. Okay, so the last team that will present the projects is we back to the scratch category, which is from a Robos Platformer team to start their presentation. Robos Platformer team, you guys can raise up your hand. Okay.
Can we meet for a minute?
Yes.
All the judges. I am Ian Liu Qingyi. I'm 8 years old and I live in Cebu, Sarawak.
I am excited to present my project to you all live. I am honored to be one of the finalists of Coolest Project Malaysia 2021. So, the offering for the project is Super Mario Bros. Idea comes from Super Mario, one of the famous platformer games at all time. So, I make a Lego robot. Here. I like robot characters a lot, so I make one. At the same time, I also like to play Lego too, so I try to mix two together and make Robos Platformer. So this is the cover page. The cover page is simple. I use metallic color to present robot. So this is the instruction. W equals jump, A equals left, and D equals right. Collect all the parts of the robot. Beware of the spikes and enemy. So if you're done reading, you can press Q to quit this page. So level 1 is just a simple robot head and enemy. So starting with 5 lives, robots only have a head. Evil robot in level 1 has a life. It's easy to complete level 1. So in level 2, there will be a body of the robots and a door. So robot's body will appear. There is a spike here, and you need to collect the body part to unlock the door for the next level. So in this level, there will be an enemy and a magma ball. So it's a bit more challenging, so be careful. In this level, this enemy will have 3 lives, and there's a spike on the wall and boots or your legs. In level 5, there will be the arm, and beware of the 3 spikes. In this level, or the final level, there will be a boss, lasers, and some magma ball. Beware of the laser and magma ball. The boss has 10 lives. After defeating the boss, the battery will appear. So, this is the happy ending. Mission complete. And I also put the bad ending here. Game over. So, if you can't complete your mission within 5 lives, I only can say try again. So, the achievement, making more levels, more effects, and more animation. Now I will demonstrate how my game works. So, this is the play and this is the help. So, let's click play. So there will be a story about robots. Can you help me find my body parts? My body parts are stolen by the evil robot, so click to shoot. Yay! So, how do I get up there? There. And, of course, the enemy. This level, magma ball, how do I go there? Okay, good. Level 4. Spikes! Now, my hands. Jump! Yay! I got my hands. You can pass me. Give back my battery. So, shoot. Oh no. Game over. So, now let's... So, let's try again. And I will... Go! There, shoot this enemy. Go. So now, let's shooting. Jump. Jump. Yay! My battery. Now I become humanity best friend. Yippee! I'm complete. So the robot will dance around, fly around.
Okay, thank you for the Robos Platformer for the nice presentation. It's so cute presentation from you. So there's any question from the judges to ask the Robos Platformer?
Hi, good job, Ian. Congratulations. I'm actually impressed that you did mention you did not encounter any problems when you developed your project. Can you tell us a little bit more?
Oh, a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay. Here is the cover page, and there's a effect in the help if you like. There's the pixelate effect, and of course, press Q. A cool effect. And also the sound effect too is a bit mesmerizing. Here. So yeah, that's all.
Okay, good job. Thank you.
Thank you, Ian. Is there any question?
No. I just want to say that good job for coming to the final. And yes, I agree with you. The background sound is really mesmerizing.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for the judges, and thank you, Ian, for present your Robos Platformer for today's. Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, so with that, all the participants are finally done with their presentation. Thank you to all of the contestants for your wonderful and interesting project presentation to us. Good job and well done, guys. Okay, so before we end the session, I would like to ask all of the contestants to open up your camera. So we will have a photo session together as a memories. Okay, judges, please wait a while. Yeah? Okay, so please wait for a while. Our team will assign you guys as a panelist, and that time you can open up your camera. Okay, it's only a few minutes. Okay, so all of the contestants is already open up your camera. Okay. Just wait for a while and then we will take a group photo session together. Okay, so now we will start a group photo session together. Smile. We have 2 pages here. Okay, so we will go to the first page first. Okay, smile everyone. Cheers. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Another page, second page. Okay, keep smiling guys. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Wait a while. Please on hold with us for a while. Yeah? Okay, that's all. Thank you for your time. Okay, with that, all the participants for the final stage of the Coolest Projects Malaysia 2020 primary category have delivered their presentations splendidly. We would like to acknowledge the importance of the judges who came by and educated with wisdom to pick the winners for today's competition. Therefore, please give all our judges today a round applause by clicking the hand clap emoji here if you are in the Zoom, or a love reaction if you are watching us on Facebook. That's all for today's event. The winners for each category of the Coolest Project Malaysia 2021 for the primary category will be announced at the virtual winner announcement, which will be taking place on 5th December 2021 at 10 a.m. Okay, you guys can get more information on our social media. Okay, thank you guys for joining us today and see you guys again. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All the best.
Bye.
Good luck.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.